Aloha, my name is Max Nakamoto, and I'm an honors program student graduate. I went to the University of Hawaii at Manoa, located in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I graduated in May of 2019. My major was psychology with a double major in biology. For me, the honors program was really just a transformative experience, to say the least. When I first started out at I felt like I was just sort of going through the motions, doing homework, studying for tests, and just simple things like that. I knew I was a good student, and so I wanted to just have something that would really challenge me and I could really invest myself. So I entered the honors program at UH. My first experience in the honors program was a couple of discussion-based courses and an experiential learning class. And for me, that was just so different from what I had come to know previously in my college classes. And it was at that point that I realized that there's so much more to learning and growing in college than just memorizing facts and memorizing lecture material. And I really loved those classes, and the generous support of the honors program advisors really inspired me to take on the monumental task of doing research and writing a senior honors thesis. And if I'm being honest, at first I was really scared and nervous of the whole idea. I had never done research before, let alone write an entire thesis. And so I was pretty intimidated by just the idea of it. But as I slowly went through the process, I realized that it was more than manageable, thanks to just how much support from my mentor and from the honors program advisors who answered any questions or concerns that I had. And I never felt lost or helpless at any point in the process. And so by my final semester at I finally completed my senior honors thesis on research I was conducting on conceptual learning in honeybees. I was even selected by the honors program for a thesis prize for outstanding thesis, and they nominated me to the National Collegiate Honors Council, who then selected me as a Ports Scholar among many students throughout the nation who submitted theses to them. And for me, that was just such an amazing privilege. And I got to present my thesis at their annual conference in New Orleans. I think if you told my first year self that I'd one day have such an honor as that, I don't think I really would have believed you. And I think that just goes to show, looking back, just how much growth and learning and maturing that went on for me thanks to the honors program. Writing my thesis was definitely no easy task. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but I think through that process, I learned a lot of dedication and resiliency, even in the face of unexpected obstacles. But I think the most important thing that I learned was that I can really take on anything I set my mind to. And I'm taking that lesson with me right now as I apply to medical school, and I'll take it with me through my education and my career and for the rest of my life. I think for that, I'm so grateful for having taken honors at the University of Hawaii. I think a tip I'd like to share with any students interested in for your university or doing an honors program is that I don't think you should stop yourself from doing something because you don't understand exactly what it'll entail or how much work it'll be. I think going through the process itself and knowing that there are people supporting you throughout the way will help you get through it. And when you get through it and look back, I think you'll be glad that you decided to take on that challenge.